Welcome everyone back to my channel. This is a 20-minute Pilates for resting, relaxing and unwinding, and this video is especially for my friend Stephanie. I hope you enjoy this video, Stephanie. So we're going to start laying on our backs, hug the knees in towards the chest, rock from side to side. This just helps to just relax the lower back. You can flex through your heels if you want to. Now we're going to extend our bodies out nice and long, arms over the head. Imagine someone is pulling your toes away from you and your fingers. You can have a little rock from side to side. You can flex through your heels. Just feel a good stretch from head to toe. We're going to come to lift all the way back up. And now we're going to sit cross-legged. So make sure you're sat on your sitting bones. Spine is nice and tall. We're just gently going to put the left ear towards the left shoulder and then onto the other side, right ear to right shoulder. And just switch in your own time. So we breathe in to start, breathe out, we lean. And now just turn it over that right shoulder back into the middle and then over to the left. This is really good if you get headaches a lot. You can stretch out your neck and your traps, which sometimes get tight and give us headaches. Now we're going to just roll the head round. So imagine you're drawing a semicircle with your chin. You don't want to tilt the head all the way back. Just keep stretching around. Keep that spine nice and long, having a quick faff as usual. And looking straight. Now extend the arms out to the side, stretching through the fingertips. Don't actually have your fingertips down to the floor, but imagine you're trying to reach for your mat. So again, very good for releasing tension and pressure in your arms and shoulders and even the fingertips. So keep the spine nice and long. Good, and again, breathing out, reaching. Fabulous. Now make sure you're really glued into the sitting bones. Going to put both hands over to the right, keep the left knee down and stretch out. So this is going to feel a really good stretch just in the side of your body. And then what we're going to do is place both hands over to the right knee. So imagine you're trying to get your chest onto your thigh. Keeping the elbows on the floor if you can. Now we're going to walk them into the middle. So if you can't quite reach, don't worry. But keep practicing every day and your muscles will become a lot looser. And one day you'll eventually do it. We're moving over to the left knee now. So keep the right knee and sitting bone glued down. And then we're going to move the hands right over. So the right elbow is over behind that left knee and come to go all the way up. We're going to go back round and repeat that. So stretch out over to the left. Hands over the left knee. Stretching forwards. Feel a good stretch from your glutes all the way up into your back, into your hands and over into the front. And moving over to the right. Let the head relax, no tension in the neck. And then finally moving back round to that right side, keeping that left elbow behind the right knee. And coming all the way up, take a deep breath in, lift the arms up and breathe out, lower down. And again, lift and lower. Keeping that spine nice and tall. Don't let the shoulders rise up. Keep them down. Good. Coming down. Fabulous. Now we're going to extend the legs out nice and long in front. So push through those heels. And now we're going to bend that right knee and pop it over the left leg. So if you can't quite do this, don't worry too much. If you've got tight hips, you will struggle. So put the right hand behind you and then bend that left elbow, push that left elbow into that right knee. Just feel a really good stretch all in the sides of the body. And switch back, other side, right leg long. Bend that left knee, left hand behind you, and push that right elbow into that left knee. Push through that right heel. And relax, come back down. Good, lifting the arms up into the air, stretching through your fingertips, nod the chin, flex through the heels, stretch forwards. Your hands go wherever they can. If they can't reach your toes, don't worry. Just really relax into the posture. Lift and come all the way back up, stretch through the fingertips, nod the chin, and again, keep flexing through the heels. It will really help open up your hamstrings. And lift all the way back up, hands come down, and now we're going to put the soles of the feet together, sitting up nice and tall, breathing in, and breathing out, push those knees out, holding onto the toes. Keep that spine nice and tall. Breathing in, lifting up, breathing out and lower. And again, lift and breathe out, lower down. And lifting up. And then bring the knees down. So now we're going to do our mermaid pose. We're going to bend the left knee and then bend the right knee so the right foot is onto the left thigh. And then reach and lean over. Stretching through your fingertips and lift back up. Now this side you'll have limited range of movement, but that's fine, so just don't push yourselves too far. But keep that head relaxed. And just let that arm fall wherever it goes. Lifting back up, switching sides. So bring the feet both in together. Bend that right knee back and then put the left foot in contact with that right thigh. Left hand out, lift up with that right hand and reach. So this time, this side, you're going to reach a bit further. And then lifting up, right hand down, left arm and lean. Just enjoy the stretch. Feel nice and relaxed. And come back up. Okay, now we're going to come onto our knees. We're going to sink down, stretch forward into child's pose. Just let your hands fall wherever they can. Coming up. We're now going to do a wide knee child's pose. So put the toes together, knees out wide. For an extra stretch in the arms, put the hands into a prayer position. And you feel like a nice stretch in your triceps. Hands come down. We're going to take a wide leg downward dog. So uncurl the toes, push down into the floor, push the mat away with the hands, and you can walk out your dog if need be. So just lift one heel up at a time, stretching out your dog if you're a bit stiff. Now walk your feet in, hold it here, just keep breathing in and out. Good, now prepare. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, lift up the right leg. And now we're going to bend that knee and draw a circle with your knee. So this is really good for stretching out the hips, and it actually mobilizes the hips as well. Extend out, bring the knee in towards the hands, uncurl the left toes, walk the hands back slightly and sit up nice and tall, look forward. So if you're struggling here, don't worry. Just as long as you feel a good stretch in the hips and in the legs. Put the hands down, forearms on the floor, head goes down towards the mat. If this is too uncomfortable for you, just stay up in the upright position. Hands back. Now we're going to pop the left elbow onto the floor by the right knee and look over the right shoulder. This should feel a really good stretch on your left side. And come back in. Now this will be a challenge for some, but just try, you never know. Pop the right hand on the inside of the right knee and bend that left knee back. And just keep pulling it in if you can. Really good stretch for the quads here. Pop that left foot back, curl the toes under, push up, downward dog. Lift that right leg up again in the air if you can. If you can't, don't worry. From here you can walk out your dog if you need to. Feel a really good stretch. The more you do a downward dog, the easier it becomes. It's very good for back pain. Now if you need to walk your hands forward like I just did, feel free to lift that left leg up and towards the air, circle it around. Draw a circle with that knee. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring left knee in between the hands and curl the right toes, sitting up nice and tall. Just keep breathing in and out. Allow the hands to come down, forward in front of the mat, forearms on the floor. Just breathing in and out. Hands come up. Walk the left hand further out. Pop that right elbow down onto the mat. Look over that left shoulder. Feel that good stretch down the right side. Hands come back up. Left hand on the inside of that left knee. Bend that right knee. If you can put your hand on your foot, fantastic. If not, don't worry. Just enjoy the stretch. And relax that foot back down. Hands either side of the knee. Push up that left leg if you can. Keep bending the knee, stretching out the hip. Back into that downward dog. Pedal out the feet. And knees down, stretch back. Well done, everyone. Let your legs have a little recover from that deep stretch. Okay, now we're going to spin ourselves round onto our backs. So we're going to curl down, so feet hip width apart, nod the chin, tuck in the pelvis, gently come to roll all the way down. From here, put the soles of the feet together, hands connected. As the knees go out, hands go over the head, opening up the hips. And come back down to start position, breathing in, breathing out, arms overhead, knees out. And coming back in. Nice and tall. Stretching the arms, everything's long. Breathing out. So imagine your knees are trying to push down to the mat, and every time you do this you feel your hips are a little looser. Coming back in, hug the knees in, give a good rock from side to side. Gently come to sit up. Another quick faff. Okay, so now you're going to put both feet onto the floor, thumbs on top of the foot, fingers underneath that foot, and then breathing out, extending that leg. So if you can't do this, don't worry, just go as far as you can go. If you have a resistance band, you may be able to use it here for a little bit of support. Just keep that back nice and tall, extending it out. Coming back down. Good. Other side. So you might find one side slightly easier than the other. Try and keep that spine nice and straight. Don't let the left knee fall out to the side. Keep it glued down. Breathing in. Breathe out. When you breathe out and extend the foot, your muscles will relax and make the posture easier for you. And that's it. Last one. Relax back down. Well done. Gently come to roll all the way down. Hug those knees in, give a good rock from side to side, massaging that lower spine. Feel free to really bring the knees in and circle round and switch directions as well. Good. From here, make sure you're nice and comfortable on your mat. Feet are relaxed. Hands are down and relaxed. Everything is just quiet and still. No tension in your jaw, in your face. Everything is exactly how it's meant to be. Just nice, quiet and peaceful. Okay, now start to wiggle your hands, your fingers, your toes. Point the toes if you need to. Flex through the heels so the ankles come off the floor. This is a really good way of stretching out your calves. If you have tight legs, always start as low as you can. Stretch out those ankles. Pushing through those heels. Good, and relaxing the feet. Circle the toes and the fingertips and the hands and the wrist joint. Any way you want to. Gently nod the chin, come to roll all the way up, sitting cross-legged, making sure you're sat on your sitting bones, spine is nice and tall. Left ear to left shoulder, and lifting the hands up, breathing out, lowering down. And again, breathing in, nice and tall. Imagine you're trying to grow taller every single time you raise your arms. Think of your perfect posture. Good, lifting up. Holding it here. Very slowly now. Following the breath, lower the hands down. Lifting up. Breathing in. Breathing out. And relax. Thank you so much for watching this, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon.